Good morning, everybody. Ethan, David, future trader, Brad, Marty, and Steven. Good morning. All right, so taking a look at this market, we see a couple of things. One of them is the market is out of sync, but we came and tested harmony zone number one, and we're bouncing back. The swing trade target is 756. They produced a captain setup short on the 100 NT Rinko. That's the second time in 2 days that they do that, and it looks like they're gonna run it over too. They produced a captain setup on the 70, and they're running that over. So the longs are still in charge here. Um, the big target is 756. Yeah, here you go. Top of the hour, we have Fed Chairman Powell testifies, and then you have Secretary Yellen speak. So that's going to be a big deal uh, at the top of the hour. So just be careful. Once they start speaking, the market is going to start moving. All right, target is hit. Next target is 781. 781. Pullbacks are viable. Harmony zone number one shifted to 731 by 721 and 706 by 696. We'll reevaluate the longs if we break anything under 715. All right, so we got a pullback here, and target is 781. Good morning, Adam. All right, we're getting a little bit of a break here. I mean, if we break anything under 720, actually to be exact, 716, that will set the stage for a disconnect between the 200 and the 100 and a potential revisit of the 670. Actually, yeah, the 696, then 681, then 670. That means that the market is disconnected if that happens. So here we go again. We're retesting harmony zone number 1. I mean, that's the first test actually. ES is holding up. Target for ES is 56.46 and a half. Zone number 1 is 34 by 31 and 27 by 24. We'll reevaluate the long if we break under 31. That's a support. That's support right here. They keep hitting that that level 1, 2, 3 times in a row. Like you don't want to see 33 and 36. Well, it's about to get there. There's a captain set up long on the 30 NT Rinko and the 40 NT Rinko. And if we break the 20, then we're gonna get a flush in this market. Yeah, we're trading. Hanimi, we are trading, man. Um, so they're supporting this zone multiple times, hitting it one after the other. And it looks like we're gonna bounce back up and challenge the 45.50 area here against that low of 20. Here we go. Right now the market is still long. Here comes that 45.50. We got to break 720 in order for the market to be out of sync where it can support scalping on the short side. Remember, at the top of the hour, in 15 minutes, Yellen speaks and Powell speaks. So here we go, another attempt. A switch trade here will push the price to that 50-55 zone. So just watch for that. If they put a captain set up short right here, which they just did, then we're gonna get a little bit of a pullback. The structure of the market right now is short. Excuse me, long, except if we break 720 and a quarter, then that will put the structure of the market to where it's two-sided. Good morning, Sheila. Good morning. So that's a resistance area, and that's the entry price for this structure right here. It's just I want to see a little bit more out of this market, especially this early on ahead of news. So basically, what the market is doing also that we need to be conscious of, we see this pattern here yesterday where the market put on a captain setup short, went one candle in the favor of that move and ran it up. So now they're doing something almost opposite to it where they're putting a captain setup, they're running the stops and then coming back and selling. So if we sell below that 16, 7/16, then there's a high probability that we will see the 700s and test harmony zone number two, which is support. And if that tests well, then we can see Globex at 681, and that will lend itself for a move lower. The key to it is 716. Yes, exactly what it is. It's just not a lot of follow through on both sides. So we just have to stay in a scalping mode, right? It's a scalping mode type of environment, and I think the market is just waiting for the Fed chairman to speak and get some guidance off of him, and it's gonna happen in 10 minutes. So I'm gonna continue to read the market and just get a sense of what type of market we're getting here. They're making lower highs. So that's a high with a captain setup short, and then this is a lower high that they just made at 740. So that supports the shorts. Looks like we're gonna get to that 716. So now all the shorts have a support, have a resistance or support for against that 37 level, 37, 34. 25 and 45, and also you got the 45 support. So you got resistance at 37, you got resistance at 45. Okay. I may have to take a shot at this thing. Let me see here. We got 6 minutes. There's a double captain setup long that they just put on right here on the 30 NT Rinko, so that's gonna push the price back up. So they got a captain setup long right here, another one right here. They're not moving by much, but the fact that they broke the 37, and that means the shorts again, you gotta get 720, you gotta get below 715 before we kind of even consider the shorts. Okay. A little bit of patience here. Yep. So that double captain setup was a good one at 737, and I wouldn't be surprised if they pull it back. Let me see here. The swing trade target is 781. Here we go. Here we go. So let me show you this because this chart is becoming very relevant today. So you see this captain setups. So we got one here. That's the second one. And the market ran it up to the top end of that range and put a captain setup short at that 48. And the market pulled back. And now they're retesting. So the market is kind of stuck in a range between that 20 to the 60. And, you know, we could scalp this rotation, but one, two, three, four. Like if we get to 52, that will line us up to really challenge that captain setup. So it's a non-trending market, consolidated non-trending. Yeah, we'll find momentum in two places. Under 715, rallies become shortable on a scalping basis only. Above 761, pullbacks become viable on a swing trade basis towards 781. Anything in between, like yesterday, you have to trade the edges of price around these targets. Target 1, target 2, entry point. Really, the market is responding very well to that. Potentially, Stephen. Yeah, and he's gonna be Powell is gonna be a big factor. A run up to 755 here will put a captain setup switch trade long on the 50 NT Rinko, and that's a big signal on the long side. If we break the 55.56, no trades for me so far. I'm just being patient. I want to see what Powell has to say. Okay, so you see how we came up to that distribution level and tested it. Okay, so that's a short behavior. Now, if the market really serious about the shorts, they have to break that double captain setup, and they're doing it right now. Right now, he said something spooked the market. He spooked the market 17, so that kind of closes that candle. Rallies are shortable on a scalping basis only. If the price comes back down to 681, then the market is going to be short on a swing trade perspective here. There, it's not a lot of follow through. They drop it and they pick it up. Here we go again. That's another rotation. You gotta get 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to 16. Consolidated market, sideways market. You're trading the edges in that market. Now we have a channel, number 2, breaking 43, breaking the channel, breaking 43 and retesting it is bullish, and staying under it is bearish. Meaning if we continue to trade under that 738, that has a negative implication on the price action. Yeah, I know, Adam. It's just baffling, huh? It's baffling. And that's why I'm kind of fairly cautious today. I haven't put any trades in. I'm just want to see more of it, because yesterday's behavior should have constituted with a six. I mean, that's sorry, yeah, with a 6 prong captain setup on the 100 NT Rinko. You should have seen a bigger drop, and we hardly got a drop in this market. So now we broke that channel, and boom. So where we should have held a short was right here at that 38. And that's why that became a channel. They're running people like it's nobody's business. So yeah, the 38, I mean, that's a break of that channel, and is like, all right. $70. Where's the 50? 50 is here. Yeah, 70. Yeah, it's more than a little stop run. It's just Mm. That's a good one, Adam. Yeah, that would be a pattern for today for sure. The swing trade target is 781. So the market is in sync on the long side, but we're getting a little bit of distribution levels here. If they close 61 and a half, then that's a captain setup long, and we can see another run back up. Yeah, here you go. So that is captain setup. The stop to it is 51 or 50. So the expectation out of something like that is just to see 65, 70, and we don't want to see it breaking 51. And it's pulling back. Yeah, that's a negative behavior right here. Okay, so that's a pivot point for the rest of the day right here. If we continue to trade under it and test it and check out, then that would basically this zone between 55 and 72. What the market got to do is got to break below the 730, and if they do that, then the market will be out of sync, and the shorts can start taking a bit of strength. He's still talking, so okay. So now the market is out of sync. Now rallies are shortable on a scalping basis only, and that was a nice little push. We have channel number one short. Damn. They gotta give us a chance to get in here. They can't just sell it off and not. That was the pivot point right there. 20, 30, and 5. I need a little bit more. So we're coming into between harmony zone number 1 and 2. The 706 by 696. Man, look at that. That's brutal. Yeah, they should be bouncing it right here. And if they get to the 20s and the 30s, I'm going to look for an entry point short. Like, I don't want to get short right at a support. That's a support right here, that zone 706, 696. If we break 681, then on a swing trade basis, this market is short with bigger targets. That's going to take us. Remember, 681 is actually Globex. So, you know, the first touch to Globex, they're going to defend it. That is something. 18 and a quarter. Yeah. It's not political, is it? Good morning, Joseph. So, I mean, look at it. It just got to that 21 and it responded. That's good. Yeah, we're good here. We're good so far. So that zone here between us tossing between harmony zone number 1 and 2, it's a consolidative area, right? So the market is out of sync and consolidating, but it has a short scalping short mode going on here. So here they're gonna try to defend Globex. Globex is 681. I'm looking for rallies to short into on a scalping basis. Man. Here we go. We're coming to 681. That's the first touch. and they're gonna bounce it. All right, so now the market personality is showing signs of shifting, and we have a swing trade target on the sell side to 656. Harmony zone number 1 and 2 shifted to resistance of 706 by 716 and 731 by 41. Rallies are shortable on a swing trade basis, and we will reevaluate the shorts if we break 725. So that's the first touch of Globex, and they just bounced it back up. That's something. $24 is resistance. 24 and a quarter. So the market is back out of sync now. So they bounced off Globex. I mean, I expected a bounce off of Globex, but it's coming in a little bit faster and harder. They made a higher low right next to it and just popped the price. Here we go. Come on, come on. Some sellers are stepping in. 24 and a quarter was resistance. One and two, three, and that's four and five. Yeah. Okay. So we're hitting harmony zone number 2, which is 31 by 41. We have resistance at 36.75 and 41. Yeah, take care, Ethan. Good job. Here we go. We hit the 37. Let's see if 37 or 41 can hold this price. That's just here comes that 41. Yeah, 41 and 37. That's a good spot, but I'm kind of skittish out of this market a little bit here. Let them actually bring it in, come back and retest and put a lower high. So the 37 and 41. Okay, okay. So that's good. That's good. It's good to see. That's resistance. We're hitting that same level multiple times. Let's see if we can get on to a trade. All right, I'm taking that portion of it on a scalping basis. It's 33 to 27, 28. That's 5 points, plus 5 points on that trade. It has potential of going all the way down to 715 by 705. But again, oh, look at that. Okay. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine, though. I'll take it, man. I'll take anything they give me. I'll take 5 points. I'll take 10 points. I'll take 15, whatever. I was in the right place at the right time doing the right thing. All right, so what do we expect here? We expect, I mean, there's a reason for my entry, by the way, just to let you know. It's, go back to that chart. Guess what did they put right here? Captain setup short, right here. So you see how the market here, captain setup long twice into a captain setup short, and then they put a captain setup right in the same spot. So that was good for at least couple of candles in the direction of that move. We took it, it worked. So what is the market doing right now? It's fluctuating between harmony zone number 1 and 2. Both are resistance, but harmony zone number 1, which is the 706 by 16, is holding as support, and they're going to be in this tight range for some time till they decide to break out or break down. Okay, so anything above 742, it's a break. Anything under 700 is a break on the short side. So depending on which way they go, I'll line myself up. ES, let's talk about ES for a minute here. ES is still holding up. I mean, through the whole selling pressure that we saw on NQ, ES just held up, and our target is 56.46 and a half. Harmony zone is 34 by 31. That got tested once and held. So solid long market, and that's probably why we kind of bounced back from N- NQ Globex price action at 681. It's just there was no follow through on ES. So that trade is where we at right now, the 105. So we made about five and a 5.5 points on that trade. So now they're putting on a captain setup, another one right here in the middle of that range. And it's a lower high than the prior captain setup on the 30 NT Rinko. So the expectation is to see a push lower into the 710. I'm gonna leave this one alone. Here it comes. Well, yeah. I left it alone, but all right, it's 9:56. Let's see here. That's a nice move. Okay. If we break down again to 692, then on a swing trade basis, the market is shortable again. So we're seeing the market connecting on the short side, disconnecting, and just going through this flux of price action. I'm gonna step away for just a moment. I'll be back. All right, so there's a bit of a negative behavior going on here. They're making lower highs. So they made a double top here, made a lower high with this captain set up short, and they made a couple of double tops and lower highs right at the inception of a new swing trade short. So that's a lot of things that's going on that is weak by nature. So this 40 anti-wrinkled candle, to add to it, is they put on a captain set up long and failed it right here. So that tells me that these two spots are important, 21 and 41. The whole range is big time resistance. All right, I'm trying to get short. Double switch trade short on ES as well. I'm gonna go ahead and cancel this order. Just no, we're around a whole number, 700, and the market is just spending too much time around that level. So I'm gonna just leave that one alone and see how well they're handling rallies. I mean, we're seeing the market being in sync, and the next spot for the market to go to is 681. The market is in sync on the short side. The next, then the target after that would be 656. Here we go back to that 700. I'll try this short right here at 700. And they're spending so much time around that level. They're gonna flush sell this thing. Yeah. Canceling that order. Remember, the first one is going to be 681. Then after that is going to be 656. We'll reevaluate the shorts if we break anything above 725. Market is shortable on a swing trade basis against these levels. Sure. Mhm. I'm gonna get out of that trade. Yeah, I mean, if they put a captain set up short right here, I'm gonna have to get in. I got in a little bit earlier, but I think I should be okay. Yeah, I got in a little bit earlier on that captain setup. Hasn't actually concluded itself, but typically whenever they come in that close to closing it, they close it, and obviously they're not. That may cost me a little bit of money. Let's see. 88, 89 is a good spot for me, but we'll see what this thing is gonna do here. It's all over the place. It should move in my direction. Yeah, here we go. We took one for a profit, but here we go. 88, 87. I'll take 88. Of course, it's gonna jack around with it. I'll take it on that pause. So I guess I took a premature exit there and jump back right in on that captain setup. It's a big tease, isn't it? I mean, watch it dump here. Oh yeah. Of course, right? Still, a profit is a profit. I'll take it. There you go. There you go, Adam. I mean, it ended up, the trade ended up working out. So, here you go, Steven. Good job, buddy. We had a lot of things going on for this trade. We had harmony zone number one. We had the fact that the 200 and the 100 are in sync and in harmony. Then we had the cloud in our favor. Just all these factors just came in. I had to take a small stop along the way, but just kept trying and trying. One of the things that really helped the trade is the fact that ES had a double switch trade right here short. So that tells me that in order for NQ to really, make a massive run up against me and stop me, they would have to make a captain setup long on ES, which whenever you have two double switch trades in a row like that, the odds of that happening is really low. So that gave me a little bit of confidence that I should stick in. There you go. Adam is back. Adam is back, baby. Let's go. I mean, they put a captain setup short right here. Just they did it right on Globex. I mean, if they put on another switch trade right here, which meaning a close at 78.5, I may have to get in. So it gave us a couple of candles here, and then they flipped it. So I mean, they're just rotating around Globex, and that's why I want to be a little bit more patient with this market. Yeah, alpha. I'm with you on that one. All right. We're back in action here on the short side. Let's see. Potential captain set up short on ES. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Canceling that order. That's a captain setup long right on Globex if they close this candle. I don't want to be in front of that one. Yep. Let them run it up a little bit. That's what. Hold on. We're just dancing around Globex. $95, $85.95. $94. Okay. $92. Well, 88. We're just getting a whole lot of price action. I mean, if we get to the 92, I'm gonna put an 88 order. and see if I can get filled, because that would be a captain setup switch trade on the 20 NT Rinko and a captain setup long on the 50 NT Rinko. So the market is going to bounce to the 706s. All right, give me 88s and see if I can get in. Yeah, we need to see 93, basically 94, obviously. Yeah. I'm gonna take that target right here, which is target number one. I still think we may end up getting to that 700, but they're gonna pause it before they get there. But I'll take a small profit here. There's just too many things going on in that rotation. It's not like we have a lot of momentum, but I'll take that one. Yeah, you're gonna get 706, Adam. Yeah, I mean, I see. That's the thing. A long needs to be a scalp kind of only behavior, but there was just so many things going in the direction of that trade. Like, you got the captain setup switch trade. I mean, that's a formation. Then you got this 50 NT Rinko captain setup that built up. And actually, the 93 should have been an ad for another run up, be honest with you. But the longs makes me a bit nervous. So I took the scalp out of it and moved on. All right, take care, Adam. Good job, buddy. How we doing, Marty? Matthew, how we doing, buddy? So here you go, 706. So now the big pivot for the shorts is 675, and we're testing harmony zone number one again. So that's the second time that we test that level. Okay, so we're coming to the top end of this thing. So let's take a look here. Big picture stuff. On a swing trade basis, the market has hit target number 4 of this swing trade rotation. The beginning of it was the entry point of that rotation was 19,946.65, 75, whatever. Let's call it 50, 46.50. Market ran to target number 1, 2, and 3, consolidated with higher lows, and boom to target number 4. Now, is there a target 5 and a 6? Yes. Target number 5 is 20,965 and a half. Target number 6, 21,347 and a half. So, I mean, there is a potential that we can get to these levels, but right now we have a one candle reversal in the 200 NT Rinko. So in the past moves, we had this reversal and it reversed again, and they just cleaned out the market. Early on, within the establishment of the swing trade trend, the market did this twice, reverse, and gave us double switch trade for that big move. So we're gonna have to watch very closely this level of 20,000, let's call it 730. We don't want to see that level come up, because if we come back up to that level, there's a good chance that the market is gonna reverse back up and make a switch trade. I have a feeling that today we're gonna get a little bit more momentum out of this market. If we break anything under Globex, which is 681, the market will start picking up some steam, and we can revisit Globex from yesterday. And Globex from yesterday is 590. Okay, so the market has the potential of doing that if we see ourselves under Globex. And you could tell that they're defending that level multiple times. Okay. Should I get aggressive going long here? Not against the 200 NT wrinkle, and especially after that huge, massive move of over what 800 points that the market made. Okay, so that's kind of the overall look on a swing trade basis. Today we were patient. We picked our spots. Most of it is short, one long, and we're up 279. All right, guys, it's 11 o'clock right now. That's the end of the day for me. Good day. I think what made a difference today is I was a little bit more patient with the market and give myself a little bit of time to understand what is going on. You know, what type of market we having, what type of signals working, and kept my stops very tight and ended up making a little bit of money. So we'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning. Have a good one.